Walmart's board is really special, and I'm proud of the way it's come together. We have extraordinary diversity of every sort, whether it's background, ethnicity, gender. We just got a board that has the highest integrity and makes this company better. Our board tenure is not long like some boards. We have an expectation of service was 10 years, now we've extended it to 12 years, but we are able to attract directors who can make a equal contribution, but a different contribution, and bring a fresh perspective to
And I'm founder and chair of Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art. Dad was a great daddy. Mom would always come home and say, you know, I made straight A's in high school, and my dad would say, well, I made some A's, but I made B's too. He was kind of always encouraging us, but trying not to set the bar too high. And always, I think, encouraged us mostly to explore and to try things out. You know, one of the things that
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I do that too.
I look at Facebook,
Right.
to see what's going on in the world.
Right, right.
And I check my messages. I look at Messenger and WhatsApp.
And how many minutes would you say you spend?
You know, it depends on what's going on in the world. On a good, calm day,
Right.
It'll probably be no more than a few minutes.
Amancio Ortega Gaona was born in 1936 in Leon, Spain. The youngest of 3 children, he apparently left school aged 13 or 14 to go work for a local shirt maker called Gala. It's here that he started to learn to sew. Not much is known about his early adult years, but in 1972 he founded Confecciones Goa, his initials in reverse, selling quilted bathrobes. In 1975 he opened the first Zara shop. Zara wasn't his first choice for a name. Ortega had wanted to call it Zorba, after the main character in Zorba the Greek, but that name was already registered. Today, Zara is part of the Inditex Group, which has over 7,000 stores, employing more than 150,000 people.
Springs and summers, I spent most of my days in the high Sierras in Yosemite Valley, working as a river guide and a rock climbing instructor. I loved those jobs, but unfortunately they didn't pay that well. So I also got a job working a couple of days a week as a computer programmer back in Berkeley. I had learned to program in college. I didn't love programming, but it was fun and I was good at it. And computer programming gave me the same kind of satisfaction as solving math problems and playing chess, both things I enjoyed before I became a confused teenager. At this point in my life, I thought I was making real progress on my journey of self-discovery. I had found a cause. I had a couple of jobs that I loved, and one that was fun and paid the bills. I was pretty happy with my life.
That is the key, to compete the same way when you've got 1.8 billion servings being sold daily as when you were selling, 10 a day. And that restlessness, that belief that tomorrow is more exciting than today, you just have to have it permeate the organization.
Who was Ben Graham? He was your primary mentor, model?
He was a wonderful man, and he was my professor at Columbia. I read his book when I was 19 at the University of Nebraska, and I'd started investing when I was 11, and I started reading about it when I was like 7. So I'd gone through I read every book in the Omaha Public Library that there was by the time I was 12 on investing and stock market. And I had a lot of fun, but I never really found out, I never got grounded in anything. And it was entertaining, but it wasn't going to be profitable. And then I read Graham's book, The Intelligent Investor.
Moi, je retiens surtout le fait que mon passage à Polytechnique m'a donné une capacité d'analyse et de synthèse qui est inhérente à la formation polytechnicienne, à la préparation d'abord de l'école, et qui permet à la fois d'analyser de manière factuelle et détaillée les différents problèmes que vous pouvez rencontrer, même si aujourd'hui...
Plato since 1958, indeed. Which of course shows what we have known for ages and what economists refuse to accept, that there cannot be indeterminate growth on a finite planet.
But, you know, there's some efficiency.
Yeah, lots of efficiency.
Yeah,
Actually,
okay.
these planes are 70% more efficient per passenger kilometer. So this is underappreciated. The speed is the same, but 70% less energy per passenger kilometer. Amazing. So it's a fascinating examination of all these functions and conditions and preconditions.
E-commerce pioneer, tech visionary, and a sometimes eccentric billionaire with a legendary laugh. Jeff Bezos founded Amazon.com in 1994. After working on Wall Street for about 8 years, this Princeton computer science grad decided the web was the place to be. He headed to Seattle and changed the course of internet history. Amazon started as an online bookseller, forever disrupting the business of books. Then came movies, music, electronics, toys, and eventually, pretty much everything.
What has worked at Amazon is focusing on the customer.
Jeff got filthy rich and started spending it. $42 million for a clock being built to run for 10,000 years, $250 million on the Washington Post. And oh yeah, he owns his very own space exploration company. But Jeff calls Amazon his passion, and he's all about making big bets on the future. The Kindle, a smartphone, original TV shows, even drones. This married father of four doesn't care about sacrificing profits.